Okay, we are live. Just give me one sec because I'm posting this around. Um, this is interesting. This is interesting. This is different. Um, yeah. Give me one sec, guys, just to post this around and let people know that we are live. So give me one sec. There we go. Give me one sec, guys. But welcome back. Hopefully you guys checked out Respect the Craft episode number 31. I just had Black G's on, NWA's on. So it was great. Give me one sec just to post uh, this on Instagram. But yeah. Okay. Cool. So welcome everyone to another edition of Respect the Craft, the Indy Perspective. This is episode number 17, actually. So today, as you saw, we are talking all things Fear and Loathing. Fear and Loathing will be happening live this Sunday, April the 10th at the MUSE. It is going to be 350 Muffet Street in Brooklyn, New York, 11237. This event is being brought to you by Cal's Wrestling, presented by Capital Media LLC. This event is star studded. Looking at that poster alone, you can see the amount of talent, and that doesn't even cover it all. Because right there, you see you have talent from all the way from all elite wrestling, talent from the National Wrestling Alliance, and more. So, on today's edition, we're going to be giving you a bit of a preview as we break down the card, and I give you my thoughts going into this Sunday's event. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be, again, star studded. Can't wait. And let's get into it. So, first off, let's talk about a special attraction match. And it's going to be Big Boofa himself, Desmond Cole, making his Callis Wrestling debut, taking on Griffin McCoy. Griffin McCoy has been on a tear as of late, and independent wrestling has been trying to make a name for himself on his own. Again, I've said this countless times and times again. Griffin McCoy is now becoming his own guy. He is becoming the guy in other places and is becoming more than just another member of Young, Dumb, and Broke. And I feel like he looks to show that at College Wrestling as he makes his return to College Wrestling now solo. No longer is it a part of just Young, Dumb, and Broke. It is now as Griffin McCoy looking to make a dominant debut this return, I should say, this Sunday against the debuting Desmond Cole. Desmond Cole, the big boofa, I've loved to see what he's been doing since his return to professional wrestling after going down with injury. I can't wait to see what he's going to bring to Catalyst Wrestling, the innovative offense that he does, the mix of dance and professional wrestling. It's going to be interesting to see what these two do and who will be able to get the advantage walking into this Sunday's contest. But let's talk about this. As a team that has held tag team gold everywhere they've gone, the Rep will be in action. The Rep and Julius Smokes will be in action this Sunday. What will happen when the Rep make their way to Brooklyn? Last time they were in Brooklyn, they squared off with the Hudson County Horror Show and actually got a victory. At Ewing, they were able to pick up the victory against the Hudson County Horror Show. The matchup did not look like it was going their way, as again, Big Lou Bruno and also Blanco himself and Devontae's were a dominant force, but they could not get Lucas to join in their destruction. So now, what will happen? Who will face the rep? You're going to have to be there this Sunday. Again, get your tickets right now. Link is in the description down below as well. But go to the link, go to Tiny URL, and get that ticket because you're going to want to be there this Sunday at the MUSE. Next up, speaking of tag teams, let's talk about your current reigning and defending Catalyst Wrestling Tag Team Champions. I just spoke with this man on the Respect the Craft podcast, which again, you can check out as well, episode 31 featuring the Church's Money, Black G's. We're going to see Black G's. You're going to see the man that unfortunately could not make it the last event, but will be here on Sunday, the Cambodian warrior himself, Joker. And last but not least, my co-host on the Glory Days podcast, which you can check out the Glory Days podcast, episode 1, featuring Derange and Eric Corvus on the channel. But you can also check out episode 2, coming very soon, Theo Monster Mac. These three will be in action now. Let's talk about this. Originally, it was scheduled the Catalyst Tag Team titles were supposed to be in a matchup here as Two Infinity and the Pond, former champions, were to face the Tri-State Saints. However, the Infinite Man himself, TIM, has said he no longer wants to team with Rob Killjoy. He calls Rob Killjoy greedy. He let that greed and that just he said he wasn't thinking straight, and it cost them their tag team championships. Unfortunately, TIM could not wrestle at Ewing. He could not be there, and he says Rob Killjoy should have known to wait and to let them be at a team at 100% to be able to defend those championships. Unfortunately, Rob Killjoy did not think that through. He decided he would go into basically a handicap matchup. We saw the return of Lance Lude, but unfortunately, Lance could not assist either, even with the Launchpad McQuack. It was not enough, and the Tri-State Saints became your tag team champions, which again, G said it on the podcast. They aren't looking to lose those championships anytime soon. But that leaves the question. We know the Infinite Man himself, TIM, will be in the building this Sunday. We know Rob Killjoy will be in the building this Sunday. The Tri-State Saints will be in the building this Sunday. What will go down? Will they eventually face in some sort of pairing? Will the Tri-State Saints just face someone else? But what will happen between Rob Killjoy and TIM this Sunday? Also, I know Rob Killjoy still has his eyes on his former Alliance member of the Ugly Ducklings, Colby Carino, after what he did. I know he still wants to get his revenge on Colby. So what will happen when Colby Carino is also in the same building? We'll find out this Sunday. But let's also talk about this, as the Hudson County Horror Show will be in action this Sunday. And not only will they be in action, but they promise a human sacrifice. I don't know exactly what that means. I'm scared to find out what that means, because who will they be sacrificing? Will it be Lucas? Will it be someone that we aren't sure about? Will it be a competitor in a matchup that night? I will be in the building. I hope it's not me. This is alarming, because again, look at the size of the Hudson County Horror Show. Look at the monstrous Lou Bruno. Look at Devontae's. Look at the sinister smile on Zach Amico. Lucas, I know they're trying to make him go into that darker side. They want to get him to be this you could see Zach Amico's trying to twist those sinister side out of him. But I don't think Lucas has that in him. But I'm afraid of what's going to happen on Sunday when the horror show is fully back together once again. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But we do know Devontae will be a part of this matchup as the fatal four-way for the vacant freestyle championship is happening. Unfortunately, former freestyle champion Matt Mikowski, the new freestyle champion Matt Mikowski, was forced to vacate the championship due to injury. We wish Matt Mikowski well, and we hope he can return stronger than ever and hopefully get a rematch for his freestyle championship. But till that time, we must determine a new champion here, and you will see Ghost Shadow, the former longest reigning freestyle champion, taking on, again, the member of the Hudson County Horror Show, Devontae, taking on the one above all. He's now known as Dr. Sleep, Anthony Gangone. Last but not least, we have Ray Jazz, who's been impressive as of late in Callis Wrestling. So these four will be going at it. I can't wait to see who will walk out with the freestyle chain. I don't want to be biased because he is a friend of mine. But I definitely am looking to see Anthony Gangone finally regain some gold in Callis Wrestling. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here between these four men. Because, again, the history between Anthony Gangone and the horror show is very prevalent in Callis Wrestling. We know how they are, and we know that Zach Amico has not forgotten about Anthony Gangone. So I'm wondering how that's going to play off in this fatal four-way. But then I wonder with Ghost Shadow, what will Ghost Shadow do? Or should I say, what will he not do? What stoops will he not go to regain his freestyle championship? A championship that he still says he should have never lost. And then Ray Jazz, again, he's been impressive. In his first victory, he defeated Casey Navarro. Very dominant first victory, I should add. So we'll have to see what will happen this Sunday in the MUSE. Oh, then let's talk about another competitor that will be in action this Sunday, as Bojack will be in action after an impressive showing in match 0 the last time he was at Callis Wrestling. Bojack will now be here on Sunday. I can't wait to see what Bojack's going to do when he returns to Callis Wrestling. Bojack has been impressive as of late on the independent scene. I can't wait to see what he's going to do on Sunday. Who will he be facing? And I hope the Callis Wrestling faithful are ready to see the dominance of Bojack. But let's now go into a matchup I'm definitely looking forward to here, as it is going to be former Callis Wrestling heavyweight champion Colby Carino will be taking on the debuting Deaf Samurai, Akira. I'm looking forward to this because I've been hoping to see Akira make his way to Callis Wrestling, and he will this Sunday as he takes on the last bastion, second generation star Colby Carino, former Callis Wrestling heavyweight champion, a man that held that championship with a prestigious reign, defending against the likes of the notorious 187 Homicide, defending all around, even defeating the current champion Darius Carter once before, but unfortunately could not do it a second time. But Colby Carino looking to now regain momentum here, and he wants to start with the Deaf Samurai Akira. He wants to show that Akira cannot hang with a wrestler. Colby Corino wants to show he's going to out wrestle and outmaneuver Akira this Sunday. Let us see. Can the Deaf Samurai prove Colby Corino wrong and make an impactful debut here at Fear and Loathing? But Akira also has to keep in mind, because where Colby Corino goes, so does the business. So this Sunday, don't forget, Wrecking Ball Legursky and Bobby Orlando will be in the building. Also, they will be in action. So I wonder, what will the business have their hands in as well? Who else will they be facing? Or, again, what will they get involved in? If I'm Akira, I definitely have to have eyes behind my back, because where, again, Colby Corino goes, the business sure will follow. Next up, let's talk about another lovely competitor that will be in action. She is the baddest bitch in the block. It is Valentina Vasquez, will be in action this Sunday. Who will Valentina be facing? Who will try to step up? Valentina, after an amazing showing against Masha Slamovich at Ewing, they stole the show that night. And who will be Valentina's opponent this Sunday? I have to wait and see. And again, the Cal's Wrestling Women's Division ever so growing and becoming a hot commodity now. We'll have to wait and see what's going to happen this Sunday at Fear and Loathing in NYC. Now, let us talk about an immense contest that will be happening this Sunday at Ewing. We saw the return of the National Wrestling Alliance's 10 pounds of gold to Brooklyn. For the first time in over 60 years, the NWA's 10 pounds return to Brooklyn this Sunday. Is going to be now, for the first time ever, the NWA Junior Heavyweight Championship will be defended in Brooklyn as the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, the notorious 187, the tri-state legend himself, Homicide, will defend against Pretty Peter Avalon. Again, that Forbidden Crawl Space has brought us a battle of the NWA versus All Elite Wrestling, as it will be Homicide versus Peter Avalon. This matchup is insane. So much going on. Just that matchup alone is insane to see. Homicide versus Peter Avalon. Now you're adding the National Wrestling Alliance's Junior Heavyweight Championship. That championship so prestigious. You're now adding that to this matchup. That is going to be insane. And you're definitely going to want to be there this Sunday to see it go down. Once again, get your tickets. Be there early, because doors open at 4:30 p.m. this Sunday. Bell time will be 5 p.m. Make sure you are there. You're going to want to be there early, because you never know what could happen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let us talk about the main event, the Callis Wrestling Heavyweight Championship on the line. It will be Mr. Darius Carter himself, the All-Father Darius Carter, will be defending the Callis Wrestling Heavyweight Championship against J.D. Drake. James D. Drake himself returns to Callis Wrestling, and he looks to regain the momentum he had in Callis Wrestling by defeating the man himself, the champion, the All-Father, the leader of the Carter Group, Darius Carter. Can J.D. Drake make his return and walk away Callis Wrestling champion? Or will Darius Carter add to his ever-growing list of victories? He's defeated Colby Corino. He's defeated the likes of the one above all, Anthony Yangone. He has defeated the former Ring of Honor Pure Wrestling Champion, Josh the Goods Woods. Will Darius Carter add the name J.D. Drake to that list? Or will we see a new champion crowned in Brooklyn this Sunday? You're going to have to be there to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Be a part of this amazing TV taping here, as all these matches will be added to, as well, the Callous Wrestling YouTube channel. So once again, guys, this has been the Indy Perspective. Get your tickets. Be there. Go follow Callous Wrestling at Callous Wrestling on Instagram. Go follow Callous Wrestling on Twitter at Callous Wrestling. Go follow me on Instagram, Ray_Sanchez21. Go follow me on Twitter, Ray_Sanchez27. As always, don't forget to go to the links down below and get your tickets. Go subscribe. Go follow. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're getting up and up, and we're continuing to create content for all of you. Once again, guys, as always, don't forget to be wise, be genuine, be real, be better people. And as always, respect the craft. Be there this Sunday. I'll definitely be there. Fear and Loathing in NYC. Callous Wrestling bringing you a hell of an event. We went down the card here. This was your preview. Definitely be there. I will be, and you're not going to want to miss this amazing action. To the next one, guys. We'll see you. Peace, and have a good night. Support independent wrestling. Support professional wrestling. And as always, respect the craft. See you guys.